So Heartland Season 18, Episode 6 is upon us. And I have to say, it has restored my hope in Heartland again. Thank you, Micah Collins, that's the writer. It was just so good, but let me just go through the storylines. So, in the first storyline, the owner of a large grocery chain, Crown Shoppers, needs Amy's help with his grandson's dressage horse, Sushi. And Lou figures it's a good time to try to discuss selling Bison to Crown Shoppers as well.
I'll pay for both of you to come out. You bring Amy, I'll hear your pitch. We got a deal?
Deal.
So she, Amy, and Lisa go to his ranch. It was so weird to see the Heartland characters away from the Heartland ranch, but really interesting too.
Where were we going with you dressed like that?
This is on trend, okay? I'm trying to stay hip.
Oh my God, Lou was so funny there. Anyways, while at the Crown Shopper owner's ranch, Amy is able to figure out what's happening with Sushi and that he had gone deaf from a prior accident. It was such a great storyline. Very touching as well. In the second storyline, Katie thinks she might want to share her first kiss with Brandon, the kid that she had stood up in a former episode. But when the big moment comes, she backs off.
No, I'm sorry.
Katie.
She then feels really bad and she confides what happens to Peter, who actually gives her some really stellar advice on the situation.
Never have to rush into anything like this, okay? And you never have to do anything just to please somebody else. And you are always allowed to change your mind about things like this. You do not owe him anything. You hear me? Good. You listen to your own inner compass, okay? If something doesn't feel right, that's all that matters. That's fine.
And you know, Peter's not usually my favorite character, but I think he and Lou really shine as parents. And just another great story and another great scene here. In the third storyline, Lou mistakenly tells the owner of Crown Shoppers that Nathan Price Sr. has Alzheimer's.
As long as you don't mind being alongside Price Beef. Now, I go way back with Nate Price, and I'm a big fan of loyalty, especially now with everything he's gone through.
Yes. I was so sad to hear about his Alzheimer's.
What's that?
I thought that's what you were referring to.
No, I was referring to the drought, the economy. What are you telling me, that Nathan has Alzheimer's?
And we find out why Nathan Price Jr. has been hiding his father's disease from other people. He was afraid of how it might affect their business, and his worry turns out to be warranted. See here.
Crown Shoppers is dropping us.
What?
Yeah, they're our biggest clients, so without them, we lose the business, our home.
What did they say?
They mentioned my dad's Alzheimer's. They said it's a breach of trust to let them believe that he was still in charge. And they said that they were concerned that it might affect quality.
So what might happen to Nathan and his father now? Well, we'll find out in a future episode. In the fourth storyline, Logan proposes to Miley, but the proposal doesn't go at all as planned.
Miley, ever since we met, I've known that you're somebody
Logan,
that's
what are you doing? I thought that we were breaking up. I didn't...
What? That's what you wanted to talk about? Such an idiot. I thought we loved each other.
Logan is understandably crushed by the situation.
Things didn't go as you'd hoped.
Apparently, I need more time to figure out how great I am. Which is really just code for I'm not that into you.
This episode was just so stellar. I would give it a 10. It was just so well written, so much drama, intrigue, and just great storytelling. I would only give it maybe a 9.5 because there wasn't a ton of humor in it besides this particular scene when Jack calls a massage therapist named Michelle to the house because of his back injury, and he expects it to be a woman. See here.
Come on in.
Hello, I'm Michelle.
But overall, I just can't say enough good about this episode. And the best part is that there is hope. There is hope, Heartlanders. If Heartland writers can stay with this level of storytelling, I'm confident the show can go on literally forever. It was just so good. Okay, enough gushing. Let me know your thoughts on this episode in the comments below. And bye for now.